to ask this question. Is Africa caused, or are Africans the cause of their problem? Now let me bring it back to Nigeria. Is Nigeria caused, or are Nigerians the cause of their problem? Now let me drive it home to my homeland. Are the Biafrans, the Igbos in Nigeria today, are they caused, or are they the cause of their problem? Now, why I'm asking all these questions, driving from Africa down to my doorstep, the Biafran land, is because what we see and what we have as governance in our homeland, in Africa, in Nigeria, is nothing to write home about. Now, I don't want to take much of your time. I believe you have seen this picture. That is the governor of Abia State, Okezie Ikpeazu. This video is not about Okezie Ikpeazu or any particular person, but this is exactly what is happening generally within the Nigerian context when it comes to governance. Going down in a wider coverage of the entire Africa. Najo, and I ask this question, is this a colonial mentality or what? Okay, why am I making this video? You saw the picture I just showed you right now, right? The governor of Abia State. And take a look at this very picture, the one I'm showing you now. That is the former Prime Minister of Britain, David Cameron. Now, the next picture that you're seeing right there is Boris Johnson and David Cameron. Then you see the Boris Johnson. All of them, in all these pictures, using public transportation system. British Prime Minister. And the incoming, I suppose, Boris Johnson, the next Prime Minister of Britain, using public transport. How many of your political leaders in Nigeria, in Igbo land, in Africa, have you ever met or seen using public transport system in any way? Wherever they want to fly, they fly either private jet or first class, when you don't even see them. That is those who fly first class. But majority of them fly private jets. Okay, that is one. Then have you asked yourself, this democracy or democracy these politicians have learned from their British counterparts? You know why I'm using Britain? Because they then teach Nigeria democracy, or democracy. And that is why Fela made this song and dropped this comment.
Like one of the latest songs I'm singing now, I said, teacher, don't teach me nonsense. Right. Now, I was trying to let my people see, because in Africa, people respect teachers. You know, teachers, because they teach English and they teach their pupils, you know. Respect teachers and pastors, you know, in Africa. So, okay, now I saw that I should not use teacher as my focus. So I said, I titled the song, Teacher, Don't Teach Me Nonsense. Now, I now wove this song into letting the people see that the white men have taught us everything we know. But I made people see also that one important thing they taught us was politics. Because I wove in the song to the elections in Nigeria, because it was a farce. Now, I mentioned democracy. Now, in English, an Englishman will say democracy. But if the African man wants to say it in broken, he will say democracy. You see now. I now thought of the word. I said democracy. That's now I saw craziness. I said I could now see let my people see that democracy really is not that war, that it's really madness, you know. So I said, now I started to sing. I said, I start to think of this word democracy. Democracy. Crazy demo. Demonstration of grace. Crazy demonstration. Then I went a little bit serious because I know that people will laugh at that when they hear that. Then I went a little bit serious. I said, now, if it's not crazy, why that in Africa, as time goes forward, things is getting worse. Poor man, they cry. Rich man, they mess. Democracy. Crazy demo. Demonstration of grace. Then I ended up, to fuck the minds of the colonialists up, I said, if good teacher teach something, if a good teacher teaches something, and a student make mistake, teacher must tell him that he's making mistake.
It is either democracy, all of them have a mixture of each other. But the truth is that what Africans are practicing or they are seeing is democracy, craziness. Now let me ask you. If I come to your house and cry to you that I have nothing, I am begging for a loan to solve my problem, numerous problem, and out of your benevolence, you gave me 10,000 naira. Because I cried to you that I don't have money to send my children to school, that my children have been, discharged from school. I cried to you telling you that my wife is in hospital, I can't pay for a hospital bill, that there is no food in the house. Now I came to your house crying for your help, and you, out of your benevolence, out of what money, you decide to borrow me money, like 10K or 20K as the case may be, to go and help solve my problem. And just 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I left your house. You driving out from your house or walking out from your house. You now saw me in a bar, ordering drinks for the entire public, throwing party. I've never even reached home. And even calling some of your friends to come and join in the drinking, including you that borrowed me the money. What will be your reaction? I'm asking you. What will be your reaction? You see, that is exactly what African leaders have been doing. They go abroad, they borrow money, and they come here and living a lavish lifestyle. You want to go and borrow money from somebody abroad, then you will fly private jet while the president of that country is flying public transport. That is what I call, I don't know how to quantify that madness in government. Now, down to the bulk of what I'm saying or what I'm trying to portray on this video. You see, the reason why Africa will never develop is because of these bad misleaders, these never do well of politicians you have as your leaders in your countries, in your states, in Nigeria, and whatever where you find yourself in Africa, and in my homeland here. That is the biggest problem we are facing, and that is why we will never see development until something urgent is done. Yes. Okay, now let me go deeper a little bit to expatiate on this. Your governors, your senators, your lawmakers, many of them have passed bills securing pension for themselves after service or after their misservice or after their misrule and continuous accumulation of primitive wealth. Still stealing of public funds after they have finished all their activities in government, their atrocities in government, to say. They have secured through so many bills and laws pensions for themselves. Oversee trip, medical trip, brand new cars, some monthly, some yearly. They have secured medical trips or medical insurance abroad from the pension. That's the pension package they have signed up for themselves. And lifetime salaries. Then you now tell me, these people, after securing all this, will they fix your hospitals? The answer is no. These people, driving on convoy, you saw Okezie Ikpeazu. Look at him. He has a convoy of many cars, countless. You can't even count the number of cars in this convoy. But when he traveled to London, you see him standing on a train. He didn't even have a chance of sitting anywhere. Good. Now, the same man will come here and use these SUVs, bulletproof SUV, what billions, and be jumping the very rugged, that is the very inhuman road that we have here. And they go as gods. They harass people, road users. It is not only Okezie Ikpeazu, but Enugu, Anambra, Cross River, Rivers, what do you call them? Lagos, call all the governors of Nigeria. They are all guilty of this thing that I'm saying. They are all in the same game. When they travel abroad, they package themselves because another system that is organized. But here, they become lost for doing nothing. Look at the roads, pepper roads, Minnesota, everywhere flood. Everywhere the road is impassable, and they will be driving sometimes. Whenever you see them on their jeeps, they don't even feel the roughness of the potholes and the life-threatening condition of the highways. They don't feel it. And these are the people you allow to be in power. Now, I ask again, when they drive on these SUVs, when they have secured medical insurance abroad, when they have sent all their children to school abroad, when they have banked all the money they looted abroad, will they fix your hospital? Will they feel the pain of your children not going to school and having good education? Will they fix your road? Will they make the economy to work? No is the capital answer. No is the capital answer. I ask again, are Africans, are Nigerians, are my people, Biafran Igbos, and the rest of Biafran people, are we the cause of our problem, or are we caused? You have to answer that question. You have to answer that question, because if you will not through the thing that killed Oturu is in the arms of Oturu. And that is why we are here, to cure this colonial mentality. And that is why you see me sweating, you see me sacrificing everything I'm doing to educate my people, to open their sense. Here, we unlock the colonial mentality sense of my people and give them a new African real mentality. If you must know, democracy, the true autocracy, started from my homeland. Something went wrong somewhere. But I'm not going to bother you with that today. Now, you've seen the convoys of the colonies. Take a look at the convoys. You see them. You see the convoys. Beautiful. Do you know how much it costs for one governor to move from one end to the other with all this convoy? Do you know how deep it is eating in the economy of their states? Do you know? Now, take a look at the convoy of British Prime Minister. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. Only 4 vehicles. 4. British Prime Minister. Let us take a look at the Nigerian President's convoy. Remember, the British Prime Minister is as equal as the President of Nigeria, to say, in quote. Countless. 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 And these are the people that gave you democracy. And these are the people that you are learning from. That is supposed to be your mentor. No wonder. Fella sang, teacher, no teach me nonsense. They know they learned that one. No. Because these British or European or Western or developed countries, they have a system that is working. Everyone is entitled to what every other person is having. The schools are there both for the rich and for the poor. In fact, government institutions are working much more than private institutions. But here, it is the other way around. Because those in power and their collaborators have hijacked the system of life. And government institutions have dilapidated so badly that only private sectors work. The private sectors, the same private sectors in their hands and in the hands of their friends and families. What is the fate of you, an ordinary poor masses of Nigeria? And I bring it down to my people. What is your own fate? That is the reason why I am calling for PRM. And that is what they stand for. And why are they here? They are here to ensure, services, government services, government-oriented political services, that politics should be driven by the ideology of selfless service to the people and not the other way around. That true leadership should be exhibited through service to the people and not service of the few elites in power. And that is what PRM is mobilizing the entire public for. The masses, to organize the masses to take over their land and their life back. Because the life of the ordinary people have been mortgaged down to those yet unborn. And some of you, when we talk about political revolution, you say you don't care, you don't want to be part of it. No, we don't want to talk about anything Nigerian politics and the rest of them. No, we don't. That is not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is Biafra. What we want is Biafra. And I ask you, have you stopped using Nigerian currency? I'm asking you, have you stopped grinding your teeth or agonizing in your bed for bad governance in Nigeria? Have you stopped? Have you stopped feeling the pains of bad rulership in Nigeria? Have you stopped? Have you stopped making use of Nigerian driver's license and passports and their money? If you have not stopped, then you don't need to stop allowing these idiots to be in power. We must flush them out of power. Now, I'm going to wrap up by showing you this video. It's a popular video of my brother Nnamdi Kanu. His house, his people, his followers, massive, thousands, hundreds of people thousands of people following him in Abia State. Than enough to take out that never do well of a government in Abia State.
One of the campaign promises of the administration has seen the light of day.
Okezie was I to vote. Instead of Yaga, Babusi Munani. Yeah, that's support and then Abuja Bundima, and Yalakaya. Who's Adam? Every day was Sunday, Cameroon Barak, every day I got them said, Uburi. Ndami bo ezi ndami wa bia busi anya de hanyi mra anu ra anya osa anya won infrastructure anya won ge ho wula nde keke na de na we to every day no light no work no nothing.
Ai bata ai na alota na Port Harcourt road aya dakpuo na mmiri ai na aga aya dakpuo na mmiri onwe business na aga onwe kwa no ota isi azu ahia onwe ota isi ala and ai gwucha mmiri a ọ dị na abia ụmụazị ọ dị na abia ndị nne nwanyị ụbọchị niile ka a na-ebupụ ozu na Port Harcourt road a biko ka gọọmenti gbatara ya ọsọ enyemaka.
You saw the kind of roads in Abia State. You saw the kind of governance you are having in Abia State for the past 20 years. Have you seen it? What you have there is human machine that if channel toward political revolution will flush out this and reinstate the true Biafrans that will be in power and show the world what Biafra is all about. You can imagine if somebody like Nnamdi Kanu or his life, the Biafran enthusiasts, the die-hard Biafrans are in government houses. And it's been truly not emulating the same madness in Nigerian politics today. Having those hardcore Biafrans that will show the world what true governance is all about. Do you think the road of Abia State will be what it is? Do you think the condition of my homeland will be what it is today? Do you think that your children will not have good education and your women not have access to good medical service, or your old people not having access to good medical service or affordable medical services? Listen, we should stop deceiving ourselves. We should face reality and attack our problem head on. We should stop living in a dreams land. We should stop being idealistic and start facing realistic approach to solving our problem. We are Biafrans and we are Biafra already, but the kind of people in power are our biggest nightmare. They are putting corn in the wheels of the progress of the people, and that is why I am calling for PRN, the political revolution vehicle, for you to be part of it. Join us. Start calling the numbers right there. Because if I never know the reason, what is happening here, if we keep quiet, if you keep quiet, you abroad, you may not even see the Biafra you're going to come back to. Because by the time we finish all these our rallies abroad and come back here, you will meet nothing. You will just meet Animal and Banana Republic. You will just meet people on chains like slaves of the dark era in my homeland, and that is what we don't want. While we are still pursuing for self-determination, we need to establish true governance in my homeland, and that is what PRN is doing. Not just in my homeland, the same to the west, down to the north. Let everybody go to their homeland and fix their problem. That is what PRN is all about. We are not just mobilizing in Nigeria, we are moving towards Africa as well. We are partnering and having a coalition with other similar organizations and movements across Africa. Africa must be free from wicked misleaders so that we may see the light of development in Africa. And I tell you that the reason why I'm putting every energy for the Biafran freedom is because in Biafra, Africa died. And in Biafra, Africa shall rise again. You see me sweating? You see me putting everything, leaving everything aside, like a missionary in the wilderness, crying out in a low voice that you might be free to secure the freedom of a people. Don't think it is something that is, natural. No. Because as I not choose, I will not choose to be doing what I'm doing. But since I am called to do this, I have no option than to serve the people. And my service, is to inform you better and to expose the abnormality and madness in the system. So the least you can do is to continue your support, moral support, spiritual support, financial support. Keep sharing this video, make it go viral, let more people see this and understand the problem they are facing. It is time for the people to rise for their freedom. Everyone in Nigeria is a victim of Nigeria. Everyone, Biafrans, Oduduwas, Arawas, we are all victims of this British colonial contraption. And that is why you have to go to your homeland, mobilize PRM, and start a political revolution. If there is any hope for your future and that of your children. That is where I'll be wrapping up. I think I've done justice to this. I think I've spoken out of the belly of my heart. I've spoken for your freedom. It is now left for you to take this message out there. Join PRM today. Call the numbers you're seeing on the screen and be part of this revolution. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This is BVI Channel 1. We'll continue to bring you updates to inform you better. We'll continue to do justice without being biased. We are here. We are not politically correct. Here we see it. We say it the way it is. We see it. We say it the way it is. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Drop your comments. Let's get your opinion. We must be free. But it is not going to come by just mere talking. We have to add some kind of force to it, and that is PRM. Join PRM today. We are mobilizing. The people have to be part of the political decisions that affect them. Thank you for watching. Signing out as if you repeat that. Remain smiling. See you next time.